Now, what I would suggest is that you immediately get a sign-up form up and ready. Even if you don't know which company you want to use to purchase for a service, right now, use what's free. And Google has a free option. Just make sure that you've downloaded the Drive for Google. And now when you click over here where it says New, come down to More and you can see Google Forms. At this point, you can create a form for people to fill out and you collect their information. You can make it whatever color you would like, change it around, and if you even want to include a header image, you can use some of the examples that they have here, or you can even bring in your own. Title your form so you can easily track it, and again, that could populate over here as well. And then if you want to put some instructions or basic description, feel free to put them there. All of these fields are easy to navigate. Now, my suggestion is to make sure that the form grabs their email automatically. This is going to help decrease any typos because there's many times people type their information and there's a ton of typos. So you're going to click on that little cogwheel and then collect their email addresses right there and now save it. See here, it says it's got their email address. With people who have a Google account, it's going to automatically include their Gmail account or email. Now this little asterisk means that it is a required field that will automatically be captured. So again, if you want to include a form description, feel free. Now down here, I'm going to suggest that you do first name independently. And again, it's going to switch here. It's going to guess what you want the answer to be, but you can always change it and be sure that you choose required. And then separately do last name. This is going to help you out later on if you ever need to use this list for ads or anything like that. Now, from this point forward, it's up to you which questions you want them to answer. My advice is to ask as minimally as possible. The more questions you ask, the higher chance someone's not going to complete the form. The same goes with a phone number. If you absolutely need their phone number, then ask for it. But most times people are not willing to give their phone number. So realistically, ask absolutely what you need. Now, if you want to have information here that someone is going to use a checkbox or a multiple choice, feel free to do that. So if I say, what is your goal? Here I can do a checkbox answer, and I could say lose fat, whatever they're trying to do. Here's your choices. Now someone can select them all, or you can make it required to just have one. But again, put whatever you want. But now if I'm all done, you can find the URL by clicking on the send, and you can see this little link option here. Here's the long link. If you shorten it, here's your short link. At this point, if you have a domain name that you purchased from Bluehost or GoDaddy, this is the URL that you can go and forward over on your URL name that you purchased, your domain name. Now, if you don't, just use this link, put it wherever you want people to sign up for something. Now, something I'm going to suggest that you do is go right here to this puzzle piece and add on. You can let the system notify you each time someone completes your form, and you decide how many emails you want to receive. So for every person that fills out your form, you'll get an email. Or for every 5 people that fill out your form, you'll get an email. The other thing you want to do is select thank you email. This is an automatic email that will be sent out to someone once they complete your form. And this is exactly what you want to do if you are giving away a link to a PDF that you did, or if you have a private group that someone paid for and now you want to give them the URL to join it. This is where you can put it. And now, every time someone fills out the form, you will get that here. How do you know who's filled out the form? Well, in your Google Drive, you will have a building list right here. It will say all of the people that are filling out your form. And if you'd prefer it to be in an Excel document, you can create that right by clicking on that option too.